of uncertainty. And here's the thing. The number one overall seed has changed within the past few weeks up and down a lot. It was the Saints. It was the 49ers. At one point, it was the Seattle Seahawks. So this is crazy. So here's what we're going to start. So we can talk about the clinch teams. The New Orleans Saints, of course, they clinched their division again. They're just unbelievable.
By a wide margin.
Yeah. The Packers, they clinched the playoff berth. They didn't win the division.
No,
they did.
They
did.
Division.
I apologize. Yes, they won the division on Monday when they took care of business against the Vikings. The Vikings clinched the playoff berth.
Yeah.
The 49ers clinched the playoff berth, and the Seahawks clinched the playoff berth. So this game on Sunday, which is the best game of the day, in my opinion.
Could be year.
This game is for the division, and arguably the number one seed.
Yeah.
So everything is riding on Sunday Night Football. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoya on the coverage on Sunday. I can't wait to watch it. The best game of the year. A rematch of that Monday night game where the Seahawks, it was so back and forth. Both teams were on fire. It went to overtime. Seattle ended up winning that game. So they have the tiebreaker right now, but this is going to be insane. So we'll start with this. The Dallas Cowboys, they're facing the Washington Redskins on Sunday. They clinch the NFC East with a win and the Eagles loss.
Yep.
So we'll go to, now we're going to go to Green Bay. Green Bay clinches a first-round bye with a win or a New Orleans loss.
Okay.
So basically, they win, they get a first-round bye.
Which they should easily win.
And they're against, let's just put it that way. They're going to probably be the 2 seed, in my opinion. So Green Bay, great season. Get our boy Aaron Jones rested up because he's a stud. I love the guy.
Fantasy football.
Yes, won us our league. So with that, that's with Green Bay. So now here we go. Green Bay could clinch home field advantage, the number one seed, if Green Bay wins, San Francisco loses or ties, or if Green Bay wins, San Francisco loses, and New Orleans loses. So a lot of stuff is riding on Green Bay.
Yeah.
Green Bay wins. They might be the first overall seed.
They have a shot. Yeah.
And the road to the Super Bowl goes through Lambeau. That's crazy.
That'd be big.
So now we're going to transition over to the Saints. They play the Carolina Panthers. They clinch a first-round bye with a win and a Green Bay loss. Basically a win and a Green Bay loss, they get a first-round bye.
Saints are talking now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So they could clinch home field advantage, the Saints, with a win, a Green Bay loss, and a San Francisco loss.
Yeah, I don't think you'll get.
I don't see both of those happening.
No.
And here's another scenario: if they tie, if the Saints tie, which I don't see happening, and Green Bay loses, San Francisco loses, they get the home field advantage, first overall seed. So now we go to the Eagles.
Win, baby.
Eagles against the Giants. Giants, can they play spoilers? This is crazy because this is Eli Manning's last game as a Giant, and he won't even be playing
unless something happens.
Yeah. So Philly clinches the NFC East with a win, or a Dallas loss or tie. Yeah. So basically, they win the division. Right. Both teams.
Easiest path.
So now here we go. San Francisco plays Seattle. Like we said, the best game of the week. San Fran clinches the division with a win. Simple as that.
Yep.
They clinch a first-round bye with a win. Or a tie and a Green Bay loss. They clinch home field advantage and the number one seed. If they win, or if they tie or Green Bay ties or loses, or New Orleans ties and loses. So we're going to end it with Seattle. Seattle clinches the division if they win. They clinch a first-round bye if they win this game and Green Bay loses. Don't see it happening. And they clinch home field advantage with them winning, Green Bay losing, and New Orleans losing. So that's all set. And what do you think about this, Jules?
I think here's how I see this playing out. Vikings locked in at 6 as well. Mm-hmm. So they're not moving from the 6th spot. So it could be Vikings-Packers again, but I don't think that's how it's going to go down. I think 49ers take care of business in the 12th man. It's going to be a hostile environment. It's going to be a fun environment, but I just think the 49ers are a more complete football team. You saw what happened the last time they played. They were injured. There was no Kittle. There was no Sanders. It still took overtime and everything the Seahawks had to win that football game. The 49ers will be at full strength. Beast moves back for the Seahawks, so that's going to be crazy to watch as well. I can't wait to see how he gets involved. We're going to preview that game later. I don't want to say too much now. But so 49ers first seed, I'm still believing that. Packers get the 2 seed. Saints get the 3 seed. Eagles win and take care of business. They make the playoffs. 5 seed is going to be Seattle. And then the 6 seed will be Minnesota. That's how I see it.
Here's the way I see it. I see San Fran getting the number 1 seed, home field advantage throughout the playoffs. I agree. Green Bay at 2. They're going to get it. 3, Saints. 4 is going to be, is that the winner of the NFC?
Yeah, it's the NFC.
I'm going to go Philly.
Okay.
Philly. 5 is going to be Seattle, and 6 is going to be Minnesota.
So you agree exactly.
Yeah, so I agree 100%.
Okay. Well, that's the NFC playoff picture, what we're thinking. And we're going to go through now. We'll get to these games. We'll do our previews for the week. We'll make our picks.
Yep.
And then we're going to be on our way.